This video is dedicated to Rafael Acevedo. You are my dear friend and I miss you very much. This is also a reminder to stop texting and driving. If you stop texting and driving, you could save lives in the process. Dragon Ball Chapter 5 review. Let's get it started. It starts off where Chapter 4 left off, in this village. Apparently this village seems to have no people in it. Bulma, she's there, she's with the Dragon Radar, she senses a Dragon Ball, but she doesn't really sense any other people. Goku does though. Goku, his senses are heightened apparently. So they start walking around, they find a house, and they decide to open it. It's locked. They bust in, and immediately they're met with a man with an axe. The guy with an axe hits Goku right on top of the head, and a normal person would have been dead right when that happened. Bulma even said that she would have been dead if she walked in first. But Goku, he just got a bump. You know, the anime bump that you get when you're hurt, he just got that. I really want to know what's up with this kid. Is it because he's part monkey that he could take in all this damage? Because there's something special about this kid, and I really want to know. So it turns out that the city is pretty populated. It's just they're all in their houses because there is a demon shapeshifter called Oolong who wreaks havoc in the city, and he steals little girls and takes them to his base or his lair and never brings them back. So every family is hiding their little children inside their houses. So they're horrified. They really don't want to let their little daughter out. A little funny thing happens because Goku wants to find out if this girl's a girl. So he goes and taps her vagina. He does this multiple times throughout the chapter. He doesn't really know just by looking at them still, so he's still getting adjusted to that. I found that a little funny. So Bulma offers them their help. She says, "We'll help you if you find one of these." And one of those are the Dragon Balls. One of the old ladies pulls out the Dragon Ball and she says, "Okay, we have one. What will you do?" So Bulma comes up with a plan. She dresses up Goku in the same outfit that the little girl is wearing and makes Goku dress like a girl to trick Oolong into thinking he's a girl. And Oolong would then take Goku back to his lair, and then Goku would kick Oolong's ass and save the girls and bring them back to their families. So she throws Goku outside. Out comes Oolong, this big, fierce-looking pig boss. He looks a little bit like Ganondorf, because the original Ganondorf, he's a pig. So he comes, he's talking to Goku, he's with a tuxedo, he's trying to sweet talk him. And Goku's playing along, he's trying to act like a girl. It's a little odd, but Oolong doesn't notice. So Oolong notices that Goku isn't really making eye contact. He's trying to keep his distance. So Oolong takes the form of a handsome man. This catches Bulma's attention. She goes out, and then Oolong starts looking at Bulma, and he starts checking her out, and then he starts having an internal monologue saying, "Hey, this girl's 16, she's older than me," which makes us think, hey, this Oolong, this big-looking pig, is he really that old if he's younger than Bulma? So he asks Bulma, "Hey, what's your cup size?" She says something C. A little bit perverted, again, coming from a 16-year-old, but technically Oolong is younger than her, so I don't think it's pedophilia like it was in Chapter 4. But it is weird seeing a 16-year-old flaunt her chest like that. She's like trying to seduce this man, not because she wants to save the girl. She's trying to seduce this man because she finds him handsome. That just shows us Bulma's state of mind. You know, it's a little weird. Makes her look like kind of a bad, slutty character, but I digress. So the handsome form of Oolong starts looking at Goku and realizes, hey, you're not the same little girl from last time? What the hell? So he transforms into some giant bull-like pig. So Goku takes off the drag or whatever, and he starts taunting Oolong, and he's getting ready to fight. And that's where the chapter ends. I really, really, really enjoyed this chapter. Although it was 12 pages shorter than chapter 4, it felt pretty long because it was a very wordy chapter. There's a lot of dialogue going back and forth, Like I said, Goku's ignorance was funny when he was patting the girl. Bulma, it shows us a little bit of her perverted side. It shows us Akira's perverted side, the author. He's been adding a lot of this perverted junk into his chapters, and I'm starting to like get used to it, but I shouldn't really be getting used to perversion coming from teenage girls. Even though Bulma's only 2 years younger than I am in this, it's still weird and it's still amoral, you know what I mean? But it's setting up a fight that's gonna be awesome. Oolong, who knows? No monster that Goku's fought in has had this much setup, even though the setup isn't as big as other setups in other forms of media and anime. You can tell that Oolong might be a big foe for Goku, or something else. He's gonna have something at least for this arc. And the art was good, as always. Akira Toriyama is a genius when it comes to his art. And apparently they found another Dragon Ball. They only got 2 more left technically if they go through this plan, which they obviously are. So I'm gonna give this chapter an A. I'm giving it an A because it was technically short, and Bulma made her kind of look bad, made her look like a slut a little bit, but other than that, this was a fantastic chapter. It's one of my favorite chapters I've read so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome of this Oolong fight. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.